Today on Area 21, we talk about ways to beat this heat, and Dragonfire Toys comes by and shows us how to have a good time with a bunch of cool-looking toys. That's all today on Area 21.
Hello everybody and welcome to Area 21. I'm Brad Gutnik.
Hey, I'm Amanda.
And I'm Steven.
Welcome. So everybody, how are you?
Good. Doing
good,
well.
Good.
Everybody have a nice weekend?
Yeah, I just got
Yeah.
back from my orientation for college.
Really?
Signed up all the classes, you know,
Wow.
I'm ready
Big
to
man
go.
on campus.
Ready to go, I know. I'm all set.
That's
I do that
exciting.
next week. Yes, next week.
Next week.
What about you, Amanda? You done yours?
Yeah, I did mine already.
That's cool.
I'm good
That's
to go.
cool.
So,
In the news today, found this little article. It intrigued me. Police, UCF student, that's University of Central Florida, set dorm fire to meet women. Multiple women.
wow.
It says he lit a couch on fire and made all the dorm sprinklers go off just so he could sit outside and meet women that came out. I thought that was pretty sweet.
No, that's
What
pretty
woman
desperate,
wouldn't
I
go
would think.
for
Pretty desperate.
He's willing to do things for love.
Yeah, but see, then when the firefighters come to put the fire out, all the attention gets taken away from him. So
Then he's in jail and
I'm not
women
cool.
love a man behind
I'm
bars.
not
I
cool.
said
Come on.
to no, this woman doesn't. So. Sorry.
So anyways, on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
Jay-
Our competition.
Yeah. This past Thursday, Colin Farrell was on.
Mm.
And there's this woman that's been stalking him throughout the past year, and she like tried to sue him, I guess. Said that he was stalking her.
That's
This
a
was
great
before,
idea.
But the judge threw out the window because she tried to do the same thing to like Alec Baldwin a few months earlier.
Oh.
What a great
So,
scam.
anyways, she was on the show disguised as an audience member, and they were in the middle of their interview.
Because they look like everyone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She walks up to the stage, like during the live shoot, and she like looks, she just like stares him in the eye, and she whispers something in his ear that nobody can hear, and she like slaps down a book about him that she wrote, like saying all this bad stuff about him. Anyways, whatever she whispered in his ear, Colin Farrell got up, like put her arm behind her back, and drug her off stage
Really?
during the show.
Wow.
What happened? Did she get
And
arrested?
she
or-
said,
I
"I'll
wonder
see
what-
you in court," and he
Oh.
said, "You're insane." And
She
the security
does
took her off right
sound a
away.
little
They
crazy.
didn't arrest her, but they said if she ever came back to NBC Studios, they would.
Oh.
But I don't know what's
They have like her picture hung up on the
Yeah,
sign.
they do.
Like, if you see this woman.
So, I don't know. And then they apologized a lot. It didn't air on TV.
Oh,
They
did
Oh,
it?
I was
Oh,
gonna say
so-
that would have been exciting.
I would have bought that tape just to see that.
Just-
I don't know why they don't air stuff like that. You always hear of exciting things happening. They have to cut it out. That's reality television at its best.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Anyways, in Michigan today, or not today, a few days ago, to my flip. So we all had our driver's test a few years ago, and all of you out there who are looking for your driver's test, they're coming up. Don't worry. Boy hits 5 vehicles, flips his Jeep, smashes a storefront during his driver's test. All at once. He didn't get his license.
That's
the,
a
the
good
instructor
thing,
didn't
good
weigh
thing.
in. It said he might have had a seizure, but that's still kind of iffy because he was lucent and awake. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
That's a difficult one.
I think that'd be one of those showstoppers if you're a driving instructor.
Yeah.
And honey, guess what happened today?
Good dinner story.
I'm more
Yeah.
thinking about the insurance company that like is never gonna give him insurance.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you got in an accident before you got your license.
Flipped your Jeep,
Okay.
huh? During your driver's test.
Well,
I don't think so.
I don't want to give you insurance. No,
Not good.
that's bad. But if he had a seizure, I mean, he
Well,
probably shouldn't be driving.
it was kind of
anyway.
iffy. Like, imagine I had a seizure. Yeah, it was very just his word. And
So he
they're
doesn't-
doing tests though
Yeah.
to see if he really had
Yeah,
one.
he might have like
So,
a history or
yeah.
something.
Well, speaking of crazy incidents, at Arden Fair Mall this past Thursday, in the middle of operating store hours, mind you, there was an armed robbery at a jewelry store there.
A store, one of the little kiosks in the middle.
No, it was a store.
Okay.
Like
In
an
the
actual
store, big store.
A jewelry
Well,
store.
they have a little kiosk, and every time
That's
I walk by, I
true.
want to grab some
That
jewelry
would
and
be
run.
easier.
It's tempting. They shouldn't do that.
Well, these
Except
people,
for like, it's against the law and everything, but that's cool.
these
Yeah.
people were dressed all in black, the whole ski mask thing. We walked in 4:15 p.m. on Thursday, this past Thursday, with the sledgehammer.
Oh.
And I guess they walked in the mall. Nobody, sledgehammer, whatever.
No,
Black-
because that
black
doesn't
suits.
cause
They-
attention to them at all,
They walked all the way to the store, broke all the glass, windows and everything, and took almost everything. They made they got off with about $100,000 worth of stuff.
They got away? Nobody caught him?
So and it's like
That's
professional.
weird
This is the
that-
thing. There hasn't been a robbery at Arden Fair for like more than 6 years.
Yeah.
So this is like a full blown like thing you see in the movies. Like there was an armored van
Really?
waiting
Oh,
outside for
wow.
them.
So they knew what they
So
were
there were
doing.
like 5 people
Oh, wow.
together. So they knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
That's something you don't hear of, because you go into a mall and there's people everywhere.
That's
and there's
a pretty
security,
risky
and
move, yeah.
they must have been professionals.
I'm sure
They must
were.
have really wanted that jewelry.
And this was at our local Arden Fair. So if anyone has any information, you could call the Sacramento Police Department at 916-264-5471.
Better yet, if any of those robbers out there are watching the show, hey,
You turn yourselves
your
in.
guilty conscience.
And I would just like to say, just like last week when we had that breaking Florida news story,
Yeah.
and we gave out the number for that, Area 21 is here to solve all crimes.
Yeah.
I am just letting all criminals know out there, we will let everyone know the number to get you.
You are
And
not safe.
America
You are not-
most wanted. Watch out.
Watch out for
We are on
us.
the move. Wow, that's
That's-
interesting. That's so.
So
weird.
nobody called in then?
No, nobody
That
called
Florida-
in about the Florida thing. I'm sorry.
No one called.
Nobody
in.
called
That's
in about
that's
that.
Too bad. That's
So
too bad.
speaking of most wanted people, I saw this on the internet. I just want to see what you guys have to say about this.
Interesting.
Does anybody at home go see this?
There's a familiar face
Oh.
on here. Should we call? Should
My-
I call your number,
there's-
Steven?
Should this go
Is there a
to
number we should
camera?
call?
No,
That's.
Why don't you take a look at this, people?
I'm.
Can we zoom that in?
This is breaking news. I think.
We have all the Bin Ladens and the Al Zakar. Scroll down a little, Bryson.
Yeah,
There-
scroll down.
Look,
scroll
look at
down.
that.
There's someone
Right
familiar.
there.
Oh,
Bryson.
Who's that?
Who is that?
Bryson
Who
Wallace?
is that?
On the 10 most wanted?
I don't know. I
He's
just-
hiding out in Woodland.
I'm one of the
like
10
I said,
most
I was
wanted.
watching out for our safety, and I just saw that. I don't know.
Yeah. Steven.
And I just said the thing about when
Call the wave.
Call the
Oh,
wave.
wait, if you
Woodland.
know this man, we are gonna get the police over here right now.
$10 reward. I don't care. Anybody calls in and says, I know where Bryson is, and I go to that spot, $10.
Just for being,
Call
you know,
it
a good citizen and keeping your area safe.
I'm
What do
sorry.
you have to say about that?
I personally apologize to everyone watching if I'm on a top 10 list. Where'd you get that?
Bryson, the FBI puts out a list monthly.
You're up there with Bin Laden this time. What did you do?
Yeah, Bin Laden's at the top right, and I'm like down here, and
Hey, you're in
how-
the top 10. That's
You're
I was in
Same
the top
page
10.
as
At least
man.
I'm honored.
Honored?
If I'm-
You're honored?
No, never mind. But nobody's caught me apparently, so
Yeah.
so.
So,
But
Bryson, any good games this week? We got
would you guys like to play a game?
I'd love
We
to
would
play a
love.
game.
We
You
are
would-
always up for a
You
game.
guys are always up for a game. How much would you guys love to play? That's zoomed in too much.
What?
How
I love
much
it.
would I have to pay to play that?
How
game?
much would you have to pay? Nothing, because it makes good television, and we need that at this
Woo!
point.
My favorite.
Would you guys really like to play that zoomed in
love
too
to
much?
play it.
Play it.
Okay, so
Wait.
here, we're gonna show a picture. It's gonna be zoomed in too much, okay? And then everybody here has to guess what is the picture, okay?
Okay.
So here's picture number 1, okay?
Oh.
What would you think that is?
That looks like the backdrop.
Like a fish? or
No, never
something?
mind.
What is
The
that?
That
floor?
looks like a fish.
I'm saying
Kinda looks
Steven's
like a
pants.
fish.
My pants, yeah, zoomed up on my pants. I don't know.
Zoomed in on your pants?
Bryson, what is it?
What is it, Bryson?
It is a fish.
Oh.
Way to go, Amanda.
Steven and I are
Oh.
awesome.
What? I thought we were
Yes.
doing it in the studio.
What? No,
Yeah,
I
no.
spy
It's a
with my little
picture.
eye.
Around. I
It's
think
a
the
picture,
floor.
okay?
Thanks, Bryson.
Okay, you guys ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you guess that is?
That is grass, my friend.
Grass?
Is that grass?
That's like
That's a
computer
blade.
grass.
It kind of looks like one of those things you ring up, you know, like the barcodes.
I'm gonna say an alien.
An alien? You're gonna say an alien?
What is it?
It's a bunch of shopping carts.
Oh,
Whoa.
That's a cool picture.
Yeah.
Did you guys guess that at all? No.
No, I said alien.
That was.
I'm
that
gonna
was
say
a-
Bryson wins that round because I stumped
Okay.
you.
1
Okay.
to 1.
Next
Have the
one.
deciding round.
Deciding round. I've
Yeah.
got 2 more of these. Okay, ready?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
What's that?
crab. It's crab.
Yeah.
That's
It looks maybe it's a lobster.
That's a nectarine.
A
Oh.
nectarine. A nectarine. A crab, a lobster, and a nectarine. Those
Yeah.
are our options. It's a frog.
Ow! Crab
an-
is kind of like a frog.
It's true. It's
Water.
the same. It's the same
That's kind of like a
color.
lobster.
The
though.
title
Yeah,
of
they
it.
go in the
The
water.
title of it is not only frog, but exotic frog.
Oh.
Okay.
Exotic.
Is it poisonous, perhaps?
I don't know.
Are frogs poisonous?
Most likely, if it's
Those sound
red.
very good.
Amazonian
Really?
tree
Yeah.
frogs. Yeah.
Wow. I was not aware.
You have the ones you can lick.
Yeah.
me and
I wouldn't
You don't want
suggest
to.
that. No.
No.
Me and Bradley down all day watching the Discovery.
You just
Yeah.
go, what's on the Discovery Channel
Yeah,
today?
Let's move on.
Okay. Are we ready for the last one?
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of Discovery Channel, what is this?
It's the top of your head. Or maybe
I'm gonna
it's
say
Brad's
my
head.
sweaty head.
It might be Brad's head.
Oh, I went in too much. Brad's sweaty
Oh.
head. Brad's sweaty
Yay,
head.
vintage photo.
Woo! That was
Awesome.
that was awesome.
disgusting.
A lot of that stuff, you know.
Let's
was-
get a recent shot of that.
Okay.
let's
oh,
get-
there's the beautiful
Can you-
man himself.
Can you recreate it? Recreate it. No.
Recreate that.
Recreate it. Recreate it.
Okay.
Let's all do it. Okay.
You all want to try it?
Yeah.
You guys want to each try it? Okay.
No,
Whoever
no.
gets the biggest. Okay. Okay. Here we go. And Amanda.
no, it's
No,
not.
does that not look like
Kinda
it?
close.
That's my version of it. That's
Okay.
my version of it.
Okay. You want to try Steven?
Sure.
Okay. Ready? And Steven.
I don't look like that.
That was
What are you
closer,
trying to
though.
say? I'm beautiful.
That was closer than mine, I think.
It was, though.
That was closer. That was much
Man.
closer.
Well, you know, that's a fun little game. You often need games to help beat the heat. So I have some advice for you on how to beat the heat.
It is hot outside.
It's very hot. You know, the usual things you do are movies, the mall, bowling, stuff like that.
Gets a
Usual
little
things
old
you
after a
do.
while, you know?
Yeah, you know.
And expensive.
It gets tiring.
Yeah.
It's expensive. So here's other suggestions. You can play a game. I suggest Apples to Apples or Twister.
I love
Apples to Apples is
Both-
very fun.
It's a
Both
wonderful game.
extremely fun games. I
Twister's a
think.
little physical, though. Like, it
Twister's
might warm you
physical.
up, I guess.
It doesn't, yeah, but you do it inside. You know, it doesn't take a lot of mental capacity to play
Hey,
Twister.
some
So
of the
it's
greats
a
have played
game
Twister.
for all of us, you know. You could take a trip to like the beach or take a hike to the mountains or, you know, the San Francisco Zoo, somewhere cooler.
And watch the animals. swim.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
we
I
enjoy it.
recently went to the San Francisco Zoo. It's a good 30 degrees cooler than it is
Really?
here. Yeah,
Wow.
on average. So it's definitely a nice place.
We
to
are
go.
in San Francisco right now.
As you can tell
Skyline.
by our
I mean,
beautiful
it's 30
skyline.
degrees cooler here.
That's a
It really
window.
is.
That's our window
not
out
that
there.
It's not over 100 degrees in Woodland. You go to a public pool, also very cheap. You know, these are places that cost like under $10 to go.
Yeah.
So
And our very own Max Bencomo works at the Woodland Pool.
Yes.
there at
Lifeguards
Woodland
love
High.
children
Go
to come to the
see
pool.
Max.
Go to the pool and bug the
Support the
lifeguards.
pool.
They'll love you.
and if you don't feel up to go into the pool, you can have a water gun fight or a balloon fight
Slip and slides?
with your friends. That, my friend, is another one. You can make your own slip and slide.
Make your own.
What?
Yes, it's way cheaper than going and buying one. You take about 5 or 6 of those big garbage bags
Oh.
and you duct tape them together and you flip it over so that the smooth side's facing up.
Yeah.
You put some water on it and then you soap it down with the nice dish detergent. And then you put more water on it. I'm telling you, you go really
Oh,
fast on it
okay,
and you're all
Amanda.
wet. It's awesome. You can also read a book. You know.
Boo.
I know people don't like to
Summertime.
read, but if you find a good enough book, you can
Like
really
Harry Potter?
Harry
yeah,
Potter, right,
entertain
Harry
yourself.
Potter.
Harry
for
Potter,
Here,
hours.
Harry
Sure.
dies.
Whatever.
You just broke a million hearts right there.
Sorry, he lives.
You
I'm
can
kidding.
write your own story. You could write a story and then maybe make. a
Did Brad
movie
just
about
give
it.
away the
You
ending?
can start a TV show.
You can start a TV
You can
show.
s-
Woo!
That keeps you
Stuff like
busy
It's
during
all
the
stuff
summer.
that- It's free, basically. Or you know, you could volunteer. Good for put on resumes. Good for college, stuff like that.
Making a
and-
slip and slide?
No, volunteering. You could, you know, volunteer for
I gotcha.
a vet or something.
Well, for a TV
Work-
station?
Work with animals.
For Wave
TV
Channel
station.
21.
And you know, there's tons of hype about the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Yes.
So
We talked about that last show.
exactly. So you
Yes.
can have a treasure hunt. You could be your very own pirate, maybe even dress up a little or something,
Yeah.
and have your own treasure hunt.
Right
You know,
on.
That's great.
I think it's awesome.
What
Yeah.
about, like, games?
games?
Games.
You can make your own games up.
What about...
There's
Like
free-
that zoomed in too much.
That's zoomed in too much. You know, How much can you eat? I don't know. Whatever.
Future segments, people. We're brainstorming.
Future-
Well, you know a good thing to do in the summer?
Yeah.
Go to a toy store.
Go to a toy
I love
store.
toy stores.
Who doesn't
Bryson,
love
are there any
toys?
awesome toy stores in town?
There are some amazing toy stores in town, and might I tell you, we have one of the best toy stores in town with us today. Sorry about that. We have the good people from the Dragonfire Toy Company on Main Street. They are here today. They are under new ownership. They are locally owned and operated. Toys are there for all ages. There's toys, games, and they have everything from what's new and hip to unique toys. They have everything you could possibly need in a toy store, all right there at Dragonfire Toy Company. I personally went there to get this footage, and I had the greatest time. 3 kids were there to show me how all the toys worked, and we had a little puppet show even. But Dragonfire Toys Company is here today to show us how to have a good time, and I'll give it off to Amanda.
Wow, that's not me. That sounds really great.
There we go.
We're here with Mari and Kaylana. Yes, so Kaliana. So well, how do you say it?
Kailani.
Okay, Kyla. That's a really pretty name, actually. What do you have to show us here from Dragonfire Toy Company?
Well, we brought a few toys and games to demonstrate for you today. We know that kids tend to get bored in the summer, especially when it's too hot out. Even though I really liked your slip and slide idea, and not only can you make your own slip and slide and have fun, but the kids could get clean at the same time with all the soap.
That's true. That's a lot of soap.
Yeah, that is a lot of soap. But we're going to start off with these really cool blocks, and these are called wedgets, and they range from ages. You can start when even like a 1-year-old can play with these. They make them really squishy and soft, and they're bigger pieces. But also they can be quite challenging for older kids, all the way up to 102, the box says.
Wow.
But so they come with these cards, and she's going to demonstrate for us while I talk to you about some of the other stuff here, how challenging it can be. And the cool thing about them is that they wedge together, and so you can build some very interesting designs. Another thing that we have here, it's called Spider-Man Tip Over, and it's a game. And it's kind of like a solitaire game, so you play it by yourself. It comes with cards, and you have to set it up how the card shows. And basically, Spider-Man jumps from piece to piece by tipping over, and you have to figure out the maze and get to the final destination.
That's
So
really
pretty
interesting.
fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and it comes with lots of different cards. Kids will play that for hours. Also, some really neat things to do during the summer to keep kids busy is science experiments. There are lots of science kits out there today. You can make your own soda, make your own bubble gum. This is a baking soda powered rocket that will shoot up to 300 feet in the air. You want to do
really
that?
Cool, yeah.
Yeah, you want to do that in an open area, obviously.
outside game.
Oops.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then these erector sets.
Oh, love
I
erector
don't
sets.
remember the old erector sets.
Yes.
This is a replica of that. It takes hours of time to put this together, and not only that, but it comes with a little wind up, and so it has a motor.
So it works.
Yeah, and it'll, I mean, I'd
That's
demonstrate, but it'd run right off the table here.
But we'll play with that later.
Yeah, and then we're gonna, and it actually, she's showing us here that it will make, you can make up to 16 different things with just this one box of stuff. So,
and you know, the longer it takes for them to do stuff, the longer
the
they're
more
busy.
entertained they'll be. That's right.
look at
So
that.
we're gonna demonstrate.
I know she's
Awesome.
made her own little tower. Architect in the making over here.
Yeah. And like I said, little kids love these blocks. My 3-year-old and, you know, all the kids that come into the store, they will just build whatever they want. And then for the older kids, it's more challenging to have the cards, or, you know, they can create their own designs.
Definitely have to use your imagination for that.
That's right. And you know what? Even though it's about over 100 degrees outside right now, we're going to show you how you can make your own snow in the summertime.
Woo!
So these science kits come with at least 5 different science experiments, and you can even use these tubes. It's called a lab in a bag. After they're emptied, there's a list of probably half a dozen things or more that you can do with these tubes. even after you use up all the science experiments in the bag.
Oh, that's cool.
So we're gonna make some snow.
Okay.
And it comes, everything comes in the tube here. So she's gonna measure out some of the snow powder for us. And while she's doing that, I'll get the water out. And let's see here.
What other stuff comes in this pack?
Oh, you can grow your own dinosaur. So it's about this big when it starts, and you add water, and it gets a lot larger. Kids love that. Make your own crystals, and there's a science experiment that you do with beads changing color in the sun. We've got a lot of sun
Lots
right
of
now.
sun, yes.
And so, okay, here's the snow.
All right, let's see the
So
snow.
we add the snow powder there, and then we pour the water in. It takes just about a minute to soak in.
Oh wow, that's getting big.
Insta snow. There you see it.
Oh wow, can I touch that?
Have at it.
Oh wow, that feels just like snow.
Yep. Except it's not as cold.
That's true. Maybe throw some ice in
And
there.
it even, I mean, you can package it up and it lasts quite a while. So we made that a couple days ago.
And it still lasts.
And it's
Wow.
still good. Yeah.
That's cool.
A little messy.
That might be nice, you know, even for Christmas if you don't live somewhere where it
That's
snows.
right.
Just
That's right.
You make your own. That's really neat.
That's right. And then there are also magic kits that come with lots of magic tricks. Keep kids busy trying to figure them out, how to perform them in front of a mirror.
My brother and I used to always do that. I'd
Did
be
you?
I'd
Yeah.
be his hostess, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
and there's
awesome.
some quality kits that, you know, everything's made out of wood, really nice bag, and very interesting. Kids want to figure out how to, you know.
Now, I was looking at this thing over here. What is this? Do you want to tell me about that?
Oh, sure. This is, do you remember the ant farm with the sand and the ants go through? This is similar to the ant farm. It's called Ant Works, and what it is there's a gel inside, and also it comes with a LED light. So the ants, you send away for the ants, and the ants will crawl through this gel and eat away tunnels. So it's kind of like the sand. But you can also use it as a night light and have ants, you know, crawling around.
Yeah.
You can see them, you know, kids
a
love it.
multitasking toy.
Exactly.
I want that.
Yeah,
I
I
wanna be
think
dropping by.
Steven's gonna be jealous
I'm
of
gonna be
that.
dropping by.
Yeah. He's gonna be like.
But yeah, and there's a lot of similar things to the ant farm. There's the butterfly garden. You send away for the caterpillars and watch the butterflies grow.
Oh, that's
wow.
awesome.
The ladybug land, and you watch them crawl around and stuff. So yeah, lots of things to keep kids entertained and not be bored for the summer. And
Yeah, no, definitely. I think we should stop by your store and pick up some of the stuff.
definitely
so-
come over and
so
play
we're not
anytime.
bored.
Yep.
That's great. Well, I think we have something going on outside with Brad, so we're gonna bring it to them.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Area 21's outside studio. We're here with Philip from the Dragonfire Toy Company, and we have these children out here. They're toys, all the outside toys we can't show you in the studio. We're bringing them to you out here. So, you want to show us what you have over here?
Sure. Well, we have Cooper and Greg riding our plasma cars, which are a nice little car that doesn't take batteries. You don't have to charge it. You basically wheel to wheel and it goes.
I got you. Just move it around, and just the force of it drags it around. That's pretty cool. Oh.
And then we have Phoenix here doing our stomp rocket, which goes up to about 70 feet high. Depends on how big of a kid you are. You can get it to go up higher. And my nephew Bo is trying out a helicopter, and I think he's flying out of the area.
That's pretty cool. So you can pick all these up at your toy stop then, pretty much.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, you can.
That's cool.
I'm gonna try to.
Oh, what do you got there?
I brought this glider out, and it's supposed to charge, and it's supposed to take off. So we're gonna see how it works and see if we can get it to fly.
It's a cool jet airplane.
Here we go, guys.
Oh, it was the effort that counts.
That one is actually battery powered.
So
I also,
batteries did that.
yes, but I also brought out one of my wife's favorite ball toys that we have. It's a game. It's called a Comet. It has 3 sections: pink, green, yellow. Each section is a certain amount of points, and you want to play catch with your partner, and however you catch it, it's how many points you get. And you want to catch it by the tail.
So what's more points? Is it the
Pink is 3, the green is 2.
Are you allowed to catch the ball when you catch it?
You can, but you won't get any points for it.
Oh, it's no points. Okay,
So,
that's cool.
Phoenix,
Oh,
you ready to try it?
you want to try the glider again? See if that thing, or does it take time to charge up?
It's supposed to take 12 seconds to charge.
12 seconds.
But
I want to try to stomp on one of these things. Do you guys mind? So I just step down, right? Hey! Whoa! That's pretty cool. That reminds me of the Nerf guns that when I had growing up.
yes, that's kind of nice is that they're safe. Yeah, earlier Phoenix caught one out of the air, so you know it didn't hurt him.
You don't have those old lawn darts. Oh, here we go. Oh.
It's not gonna do it today. I don't.
We'll take your word for it. I'm sure it works. That is amazing. So, along with these, do you have any other sort of outside toys that you have in your shop?
Well, my wife has a actual box in there. There's another rocket launcher. You put it together. It's kind of a scientific kit. You put baking soda and vinegar, and the rocket's supposed to launch up to 300 feet.
Oh, I remember they were showing us that in there. That's
Yes, and there's a few other toys that you can play with outside, but
wow. So you guys are a newly established company, right? So are you still in the process of getting all your toys here, or you pretty much have your base supply? Or are you always looking for new toys?
we're always looking for new toys. We try to have unique items that are built well, that kids are gonna love and enjoy, and they're gonna last. And we're always, like you said, we are looking for new stuff. Right now, we are looking at actually bringing with my wife's uncle. He does helicopters.
Oh yeah.
And actual real electric charge-up helicopters that you can control with the remote.
Wow. So you're expanding to bigger and better toys.
Well, the older kids like stuff that moves. So.
Well then, thank you very much for all these great toys and these. Thank you guys for coming out. I think I'm gonna send it back into Bryson now, and we're gonna play with some toys.
Hey, so we're back. So you guys are new owners of the store then?
Yeah, we just took over in April, so.
How has that been going?
It's really fun. It's been a lot of work, but it's toys, so.
That's true.
It's a lot of fun at the same time.
Gotta be kids at heart, right?
Exactly.
And where are you guys located?
We're located at 414 Main Street here in Woodland, and you can also find us on the web at www.dragonfire.com. You can call us with any questions about any of the products you've seen, or if you're looking for anything.
And what's your number for that?
530-661-2201.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for being here. I think we're going to start playing with the toys.
Definitely, have at it.
Yeah, so, all right, Dragonfire Toy Company. Thank you, guys.
People, you gotta go check this place out.
Yeah.
On Main Street.
Thanks a lot.
They look really, really cool. There's just so many things. So if you have anything that you want to get your kids for the summer, check it out. All right, thanks, guys.
All right. On behalf of Area 21, I'd like to thank everybody from Dragonfire Toy Company for coming by and showing us everything they have to offer. I'd like to thank Steven, Amanda, Brad once again for joining us, and again, you for joining us. We'll see you next time on Area 21.